Hello everybody, it's Joe Wendell from JLW Games coming at you with another cool video, and today I'm playing the Stanley Parable, which looks like a really fun game. I've watched a couple other people play it, not that much, but I'm very excited to get into it. It looks very interesting, so let's get into it. Oh gosh. Yeah, I got it on Steam. If you guys want to check it out yourself, you can.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard.
I can push buttons.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push,
That would get
how long to push them,
that'd get boring.
and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
That sounds very boring.
Might have considered it soul-rending. Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley,
He looks lonely. He was happy?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
What's that?
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions,
Oh, no.
call a meeting, or even say hi.
Hi.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Oh no.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
What time is it? Look at that. It's almost 6 o'clock. Is that PM or AM? We may never know. Okay, let's do as he says.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe I did. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. Why can't I look out the windows? They're so bright. That's strange. Oh, what's on this on the ground? Something I can interact with? No? Okay. Everyone's gone. I'm going crazy. I might just start talking to this plant. Oh, I'm stuck. What are we doing? Oh, Ooh, go through the door. Uh-oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
On my left. I'm gonna go with the directions for right now. Let's see what happens. Ooh.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Present your... what? What's going on here? To do. Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
But I like the broom closet. It looks nice. Oh.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's go upstairs. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I changed my mind. No. This place is scary. Sit down.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Hello?
Shocked, unraveled,
Hello?
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
I don't know.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
2845.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on
Random
the keypad,
buttons.
Stanley happened to input the correct code.
Well, I
with
can
sheer luck.
I
Amazing.
I
He
can
stepped into the
completely
newly
hear you.
opened passageway.
I'm trying to talk, but he won't let me. This is horrifying. Oh, is this a button? Yep. Yep. Oh, there we go. Oh. So apparently there's multiple endings to this, so we're going to try a lot of different things. For the first part, I'm going to try and obey everything he says and see what happens.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Peculiar.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
It doesn't look safe down here. Wherever
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
But I want to escape, don't I? Okay. Well, we're going to obey you for right now. Hi. What do we got here?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh. Oh boy. What we got here? Oh. Push the button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Wow.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What? He spies on us. What's this do?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Could
Had
be.
Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Of course
Was
he
this the
has.
only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Let's find out.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
No.
Never.
No.
It was unthinkable.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it even possible?
No,
Had
I'm...
he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I'm in control.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or
What is
sad
this?
or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Oh.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yeah, no one's gonna control me. Oh, do I need to turn it off? What's that mean? Did I win? Did I win? Oh wait, it's dark. What? I can't see.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
What?
Was it over?
I don't know, I can't see anything except for a little bit of a line.
Yes.
Oh.
He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled
I did it.
himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened,
Freedom.
Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from
How
the
did nobody
machine's
notice this
grasp?
before?
What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber,
Did I
he
just poof
realized
here?
none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or
I
even
see
power
trees,
that he
birds.
had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Let
No
go.
longer would anyone tell him where to go.
No one's telling me what to do. I'm free.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
It will be mine.
All he needed to know.
It's all.
It was perhaps the only thing
The
worth
pathway to
knowing.
freedom.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
I'm trying to. There we go.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Yes.
And Stanley was happy.
Is that it? Beat the game. I got an achievement for beating the game, guys. Okay. Okay. Also, it starts over. Let's see what else we can do. Let's completely disobey him this time. So I decided to obey him the first time. Let's disobey him.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, there's nowhere to go until those two doors appear, so...
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm not listening to you, narrator. I'm going to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Of course he
Perhaps
did.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, yeah. Let's stop by the employee lounge. Look at that.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a
has.
few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
I like this room.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drink it all in. It's almost 6 o'clock. Ah.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Yeah, it is.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Oh, look at these
Really
chairs
worth
and
it.
look at these chairs and paintings, man. Ah. Oh, is that coffee?
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Oh, they left because of me? Is that what you're saying? Huh? Huh, narrator? You don't like me, do you? Well,
Stanley
that's your
sat
problem.
around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Okay, we'll move on. We'll move on.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
No, I'm not. I'm going this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
I was so
it's
bad.
incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Well, I'm just not listening to you, narrator. Okay, that's...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Uh-huh.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize
How would
that
I know
investing
that?
your trust in someone else can be difficult,
Uh-huh.
but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
What?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
I want you.
I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Huh?
This is it, Stanley.
Oh, there's a
Your
her.
chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Who's her?
She's been waiting.
She's been waiting. Okay. I guess this is the only way I can go. Oh!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Hello? 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 Oh, where the heck am I?
Stanley, is that you?
Yeah!
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
I love bread.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to
Can't
come
move.
in and tell me all about your day.
Oh my gosh, it's horrifying.
Gotcha.
You're mean.
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Yeah.
Commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I'm no shenanigans.
Sorry, but you're in my story
Baby,
now.
jump. Oh gosh, you are. This guy's evil. This guy's evil. This guy has to be evil. That's terrible. Where'd the mannequin? Oh, there you are.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, employee 2427. Press L on your keyboard. What if I don't? I can wait here all day. Okay, I'm bored.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
This guy's terrible. Press 3.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
No, I'm not.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Nope, I'm not pressing it. Is there a different option? I don't want to press it. Can I get to the microwave? The lady's in the way. Since I do everything I'm told, why can't I go back here? Aw. I don't want to press it. I don't want to press it. Because he says I do everything I'm told and blah, blah, blah. When obviously I haven't to this point. Okay, I guess nothing's going to happen.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown. Fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press 2 to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Excited me. Is to spend time with boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Gosh dang
As
it.
he wandered through this fantasy
Whoa.
world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
What just happened?
Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
What's all that?
Down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Oh.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I love you,
There is
baby.
no
Whoa.
answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
Nothing.
The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Which one's real? What is real? I want to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, Watch
'Cause
this.
you're a meanie
Stanley,
pants.
The next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me?
No.
How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
No.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I
course you
simply
don't.
play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see.
No.
Maybe this time.
No, listen
And
to
I
you
tried
this time.
again. And
Press.
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
What just happened? Please, did I just die? What? Whoa. Okay. So that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it, please leave a like down there. And this game will mess with your mind, I can tell you that. So if you want to check it out, it is available on Steam. I'll have the link in the description. And also be sure to subscribe for more of my content. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Haha.